C2 has officially been out in Fisch for about like, I don't know, 2-3 days. And some of you guys are making some pretty horrible mistakes, like using the starter rod that you get in C2. And don't worry, all right?
Hooray!
Today, I'm gonna tell you guys all the mistakes that you guys can make in C2, so you don't have to make them. So if you guys want to become absolute pros, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and watch to the end of the video. Let's get right into it. So first things first, we're gonna talk about rods, all right? First things first, never, and I mean never under any circumstances use this adventurer's rod. And this is not the only one you shouldn't be using. I'm sure you guys know that you actually have to be level 200 to even get into the second sea. And by the time you guys are level 200, Firefly rod, useless. Wildflower rod, absolutely useless. And even the frog rod, which is honestly the best of all the starter rods, absolutely trash, absolutely useless. Literally, even though, okay, yeah, all the rods from C1 are 50% worse, but they are still better than any of the beginner rods. And I recommend saving up with whatever freaking first C rod you have, saving up to 70,000 dollars. I don't know what we're gonna call them, but at this rod, the Blazebringer rod, they just buffed the crap out of this thing. Basically, all you guys have to do is get 10 or 35 perfect catches to boost it up. And then even when you fail, you keep the boost. And the boost are, the bar burns with a light animated, and the rod grants 25% luck and gives a 100% chance for the Ember mutation. And if you didn't know, the Ember mutation is a 3 times value fish. So if you guys want to be filthy rich, don't use beginner rods, but save up at least until you get the Blazebringer rod. And next, all right, even after the Blazebringer rod, there is a certain rod called the Great Dreamer rod. And I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, I mean, it's fine, but me personally, I think the other rod is better. And I'm talking about the Free Spirit rod with the, yeah, it has a bad lure speed, but if you guys get hasty on this, it has, I think, a 20% chance to give you a 5 times a multiplier on whatever fish you're catching. Plus, a lot of times right now, the Great Dreamer passive rod is like, it's actually broken. Like, it's supposed to basically give you a catch every single 2. You get a free catch from Cthulhu, the Great Dreamer, whatever you want to call them, but it's kind of been broken for a lot of people recently, which is why I wouldn't use it until they at least fix the passive. Next, then we're talking about rods again, but this time we're talking about something different that pertains to rods, and I'm talking about baits, okay? If you guys are using any C1, I don't even care if you're using the ethereal prism rod, they all have garbage lure speed, and all the resilience is nerfed to the freaking wazoo. I'm talking about the wazoo. Basically meaning, even if you get on like a common trash fish, it's gonna be the fight of your lifetime. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be real hard to catch it, which is why, no matter what, do not use any bait except for deep coral. All right, deep coral. If you guys really can afford coral, deep coral, use coral at minimum. Anyways, next up, we're gonna go over some things that you may have forgot to bring from C1. And if you don't have these things, you may need to say hi to this guy right here at, I don't know what the beginner island's called. I think it's called Waveborn. You're gonna need to say hi to this guy, the Sea Traveler, and give a chat to him. Go back to C1 until you get this stuff. I'm talking about the Glimmerfin boots. These are actually really easy to get. All you have to do is get the boots in the ocean, get the speed core in, what's it called, Mushgrove, and get the rocket fuel in Sunstone Island, or vice versa. One of those, just fish at all those 3 islands till you get all those 3 ingredients, and then eventually you can craft these Glimmerfin boots. Next, at the top of the Northern Expedition Island, you're gonna need this advanced glider, because the advanced glider plus the Glimmerfin boots, super speed. Not just a little bit of speed, super speed. Incredibly fast. Not even like funny amounts of fast. And speaking about things that you need to get in C1, do you guys know what these are? Sundial totems. And how about these? Do you guys know what Aurora totems are? Well, you're gonna need them. All right, this is the second C. This isn't Little League. All right, this is the big leagues. You're gonna need to bring as many Sunstone totems as you guys possibly can, as many Aurora totems as you possibly can afford, because I guess you won't even need the money anymore. And I don't know, just bring anything you guys need. Wind set totems, Tempest totems, items. I don't care. You got to bring them all here. And next up, all right, the max level is officially 2,500. And I'm sure we all know this. And you may be thinking, okay, well, there's probably a faster way to grind, right? I mean, it's the second C. Like, there has to be a faster way to grind since they made the level cap like 2.5 times higher. Well, guys, guess what? The Fisch developers, the Fisch developers. So they actually didn't. There's actually no place that you can fish here that's faster than C1. So for anyone actually trying to get to level 2,500, the second C, useless, not just useless, trash, garbage. What I actually recommend for you guys to do, go back to C1 and go to the Challengers Deep Island. Well, I don't even know why I call it an island. It's definitely not an island, but you can go to Challengers Deep or Calm Zone. But I will say, they did nerf the Calm Zone, Challengers Deep, Volcanic Vents, and also the Abyssal Zenith. So I would just recommend fishing in the Challengers Deep because that used to be the best one. So fish in the Challengers Deep with the Challengers Rod. Get clever on this with Coral or Deep Coral because, guys, unfortunately, you're not getting levels in the second sea. It's a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. But all right, let's get into some good stuff. Let me actually move. I've been on this island for too long. My legs are getting very tired. All right, first things first, don't do what the heck this guy is doing. I don't understand why he would drop a nuke at the starter island of the second sea, but don't do that. Probably drop it at somewhere cool like one of these spots that I'm about to tell you guys about, but do not fish anywhere if you're trying to get some money besides these 3 spots at their certain times. I'm talking about night and day. This is why you guys had to bring your sundial totems. Anyways, at night, where you guys want to fish for insane amounts of money is the Azure Lagoon. All right, you come right here, you get your sundial totems, make sure it's nighttime, or get yourself an Aurora Borealis and you fish here, tons of money. You're absolutely rich. But don't worry, I have some spots that are even better than this one. Spot number 1 out of 2 that's even better than this one, right over here, the Isle of New Beginnings, specifically at nighttime. Also, if you guys actually wanted to get that rod that I was talking about, that is better, I mean, in my opinion, better than the Great Dreamer. See, these guys have the right idea. You see the rod they're using? Are they using Great Dreamer rod? Absolutely not, because it's absolutely trash. Free Spirit rod on top. And if you guys want to get it, you actually have to fish here and get 70% of the bestiary and then talk to this dude behind the angler and spend yourself 200,000 E-dollars. But if you guys don't have it, once again, very good spot, specifically at nighttime. All right, you guys want to fish here at nighttime to get absolutely filthy rich. And speaking about filthy rich, all right, to be honest, okay, this update is almost unfinished. I'm not gonna lie. So like, even if you guys get filthy rich right now, the only thing you can buy is the Great Dreamer rod, and that only costs 500k. Like, once you get 500k, you basically completed the update. And speaking about the Great Dreamer rod, not only is this a great place to fish, but it is a great place to actually buy the Great Dreamer rod. You buy it right over there. I'm gonna zoom in, just look at the general direction where I'm pointing. Climb up that ladder and there will be the Great Dreamer rod. No requirements, just a small price of $500,000. Last thing I'm gonna say is I guess explore, because to me this update feels really unfinished. I might make a video on it, but I know some of you guys hate me hating on fish, and then some of you guys love me hating on fish, so I have no idea. But either way, I think I am gonna make a video on it because this update is very, very underwhelming. So yeah, look out for that. I might post it today or tomorrow. Let's see. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button with maximum precision. Goodbye.